Scalar quantity, vector quantity. It has magnitude only, it has magnitude as well as direction. It is a unidirectional, it is a multidirectional.
Good morning everybody. Today is 3rd April 2020. Today I will start first chapter of physics, class 9th. First chapter name is motion. First question arises here, what is motion? Then we are studying here, what is motion? A body is said to be in motion or moving when its position changes continuously with respect to a stationary object as a reference point. You know what is stationary object? A stationary object are those objects, they are not change their position according to the condition, like a tree, like a house, like a school, like a poles. For example, when a car is moving in front of us, then it is motion. अगर कोई कार हमारे फ्रंट से जाती है, इसका मतलब क्या है? वो एक मोशन में है. लेकिन जब हम रुके हुए हैं या हम उसके अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हैं या कार की स्पीड हमसे ज्यादा है, तो कार इज इन मोशन. Now here we are studying here two terms, distance and displacement. You know what is distance? Distance is the actual length covered by an object irrespective of the direction. It is a scalar quantity. Means इसमें हम initial और final position check नहीं करते, हम इसमें distance देखते हैं, जो path follow किया है हमारे object ने उसे check करते हैं, हमें इसमें direction consideration नहीं होता. Next term is displacement. Displacement is the shortest distance between initial and the final position. इसमें हम path follow नहीं देखते, initial और final position के बीच का distance check करते हैं कि nearest distance कौन सा है. It is a vector quantity. It considered as a direction also. इसमें magnitude भी होता है और direction भी होती है. Here note, when we are moving in a closed path like a rectangle or a square, a circular path, the displacement is 0 because initial and final position both have become a same. That's why displacement become a 0, but the distance never become a 0. Distance never 0 because distance is uniform and non-uniform motion. Then we are studying here uniform motion. If a body has uniform motion, it travels equal distance in equal interval of time. जैसे एक पर्सन है या कोई व्हीकल है, एक मिनट में अगर वो 5 किलोमीटर चलता है तो नेक्स्ट मिनट में भी वो एक मिनट में 5 किलोमीटर चलेगा. Non-uniform motion. If a body has non-uniform motion, it travels unequal distance in equal interval of time. इसमें टाइम ड्यूरेशन सेम रहती है पर डिस्टेंस क्या हो जाता है, डिफरेंट हो जाता है. फर्स्ट मिनट में 5 किलोमीटर चला तो नेक्स्ट में वो 6 भी चल सकता है, 7 भी चल सकता है मे बी. माय नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज स्पीड. द रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल्ड बाय अ बॉडी. इसमें क्या होता है कि हमारा जो रेट का मींस होता है, हम किसी भी चीज को टाइम से डिवाइड करते हैं. मैथमेटिकली स्पीड इक्वल टू डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल्ड अपॉन में टाइम टेकन. Average speed. You know it consists two words here, average and speed. Firstly, we understand what is average. Average is the arithmetic mean of all terms and divided by the number of terms generally. Then here we are talking about average speed. Average speed means total distance divided by the total time taken. Means जो डिस्टेंस आपने टोटली कवर किया है और जो टोटल टाइम कंज्यूम किया है उससे डिवाइड करेंगे, देन इट बिकम अ एवरेज स्पीड. इट इज अ स्केलर क्वांटिटी. इट कंसिस्ट मैग्नीट्यूड ओनली, दैट्स व्हाई वी आर टोल्ड दैट दिस इज अ स्केलर क्वांटिटी. वी टोल्ड दैट इट इज अ स्केलर क्वांटिटी. इट कैरीज ओनली मैग्नीट्यूड, इट डज नॉट कैरी द डायरेक्शन. माय नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज वेलोसिटी. Velocity, the rate of change of displacement. You know what is displacement? Displacement means shorter distance between initial and the final position. We does not take the path followed by the object. It is a vector quantity. Vector quantity means it carries magnitude as well as direction. Then we can study the difference between distance and the displacement. Difference between distance and displacement. First, distance and the displacement. Firstly, we start distance. Distance is the length of the actual path traveled by an object in a given interval of time. In it, we notice path followed by an object. In displacement, displacement is the shortest distance between initial and the final position of a moving object. In it, we are noticed the only initial and the final position. We are not noticed the path followed by an object in a particular direction. Second point of distance. Distance traveled by an object in a given interval of time is always positive. Distance in every condition become a positive. It never become a zero. Second point of displacement. Displacement of an object in a given interval of time may be positive, negative or zero. Here first question arises, in which condition it become a zero. If we move in a closed circular path or a closed rectangular path, then initial and the final position both become same. In that condition, displacement becomes a zero. Distance is a scalar quantity. Here we are see only a magnitude. We are not consider here direction. Displacement, it is a vector quantity. Here we are see the direction and as well as the magnitude. Difference between speed and velocity. Firstly, we talk about speed, then velocity. Here we write the definition of speed. Distance traveled by an object per unit time is known as speed. In same manner, we are also write here definition of velocity. The distance traveled by an object in a particular direction, that is displacement, per unit time is known as velocity. Second point of speed is average speed in a moving object cannot be zero because it depends on a distance. Distance never be zero, that's why average speed never be zero. Second point of velocity, average velocity of a moving object can be zero, negative or a positive because it depends on a displacement. Displacement becomes a zero if initial and the final position become a same. That's why it become a zero. Third point of speed. Speed tells how fast an object moves. Speed tell that ki object speed of an object ki how much speed it takes. Velocity tells how fast an object moves and in which direction it moves. It also told the definitions. Direction north, south, east and west. Quantity and vector quantity. Firstly, we talk about scalar quantity. A scalar quantity is the quantity which can be defined by its magnitude or numerical value only. इस जो स्केलर क्वांटिटीज होती हैं जिसमें हम सिर्फ न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यूज देखते हैं, ये नहीं देखते कि वो किस डायरेक्शन में, जैसे कि हमारा डिस्टेंस, स्पीड, टाइम एंड टेम्परेचर एक्सेट्रा, ये सब क्या है इनमें these all are known as scalar quantity. We only take the magnitude, only numerical values see. We can't see the negative sign or a positive sign. Vector quantity. A vector quantity is the quantity that has both magnitude as well as direction. ये वो quantities होती हैं जिनमें हम we always see the magnitude as well as direction. This is like displacement, velocity, force and momentum. Next topic is acceleration. The rate of change of velocity is called acceleration. Acceleration is called equal to change in velocity upon the time taken. Means firstly we start any object or any vehicle, then initial velocity is maybe 0 or some, then we always accelerated the vehicle. So v u minus v upon में t. Uniform acceleration. If the velocity of an object by an equal amount and in equal interval of time, the acceleration of an object is known as uniform. Uniform acceleration means होता है कि continuous increasing the velocity with the time. टाइम के अकॉर्डिंग हम इसमें क्या करते हैं, हमारे जो भी इंक्रीजमेंट होता है वो टाइम के अकॉर्डिंग इंक्रीज करती है वेलोसिटी. नॉन यूनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशन, इफ द वेलोसिटी ऑफ एन ऑब्जेक्ट चेंजेस बाय अनइक्वल अमाउंट इन इक्वल इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम. इसमें हमारा टाइम इंटरवल इक्वल रहता है पर वेलोसिटी कंटिन्यूअसली सेम पैटर्न में इंक्रीज नहीं होती है. दिस इज नोन एज नॉन यूनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशन. Acceleration. Here we have studied 3 equations of motion. But these 3 equations are only valid for uniform motion and object move in a straight line. First equation of motion is v equal to ut plus at. Second equation of motion is s equal to ut plus half at square. Third equation of motion equal to v square equal to u square plus 2as. You know what is v, what is u, what is a and t here in first equation. U is initial velocity, v is final velocity, a is acceleration, t is total time taken. In second equation we are using s. S means displacement. In third equation we also use the v, u and as. U is known as initial velocity, v is known as final, and a is acceleration and s is displacement here.